In this week's video, I am going to teach you how to design an effective website that tells your prospect story from top to bottom. Hi, my name is Andy Neary, CEO and founder of Complete Game Consulting, where we are on a mission to help 25,000 insurance professionals sell their first $250,000 of insurance. And in this video, I'm going to teach you how to build a good website. Now, I am not a web developer, but I am trained as a StoryBrand certified guide to design the message of a website. And today, what I'm teaching you comes right from our StoryBrand marketing checklist, guide checklist. So what I'm teaching you today comes straight from StoryBrand, but it is going to teach you how to design a good website. Let's face it, most agency websites suck. They tell the wrong message. I don't know what you do. There's no clarity. You spend all your time talking about yourself, and then you wonder why you're wasting money on your website. Your website is doing nothing to generate leads, keep people on your site, and make them interested buyers. And today we're going to change that for you because it comes down to the message. The first thing I want you to do is I want you to think about who your ideal prospect is today. In order to do that, you should sit down and complete our 5-star prospect profile, which is in another video here on the YouTube channel. But the 5 questions you need to ask yourself about identifying your ideal prospect is: number 1, who is your favorite client today? Number 2, why are they your favorite client? What is it about their demographics, their size, their location, their revenue, you name it? What is it about their psychographics? Who are these people? Why do you love working with them so much? Question number 3, what problem do you solve? What is the problem you solve better than anybody else? That's the problem we want to highlight on your website. Followed by number 4, what's your process to solve it? Yes, if you want to attract a prospect's attention, you have got to have a clear process that helps them overcome their challenge to achieve success. And question number 5 is: what success or what result does your process create? Now, with that message in mind, we're going to craft a message for your website, but there is a specific way you need to design your website that tells your prospect story. At one time, websites were nothing more than a bunch of static landing pages, but the game has changed. Websites operate a lot differently these days. People read websites from top to bottom and they scroll. And as they scroll, how you tell your prospect story matters. And truth be told, websites are no longer a place where prospects come just to learn about you. They want to come to hear their story. They want to come buy into a story that's theirs because that's what's going to get them interested in you. And in my last video, I shared the 3 things every website has to have to grab your prospect's attention. Go check it out. Now, in designing the website message, there is a specific order you want to craft this message. And to show you, I am actually going to highlight a client's website, somebody who I think has done a fabulous job in building a website. You see, the first thing you have to do is focus on the headline of your website, what they call the above the fold. Just like we used to hand out papers and fold the papers, that headline of that newspaper was to grab your attention. You've got to do the same thing on your website. Now, this particular advisor sells captives. Look at his title. Are you overpaying for insurance you hardly use? Ooh, attractive statement. Followed by a subtitle: gain control and stability with our captive insurance program developed for business owners who demand transparency and value. Boom. Beautiful message. Very clear what this guy does, how he can help me, and how he can help me survive and thrive. Now, you'll notice there is also 2 call to action buttons underneath: schedule a call or learn more and find out how it works. As I scroll, the next section is what we call the stakes. The next part of this website has to talk about the problems and the pain, the failure your prospect is going through today. Before you can talk about your solutions and your services and your capabilities, you've got to talk about what your prospect's going through today. Are your insurance costs a black hole? Confused by annual premium increases despite no claims? Worried about the lack of transparency and control? These are amazing. These are pains. These are what the prospects are going through. There's a smarter way to insure your business. Now we get into the success. We call this the value proposition. What could my life look like today if I leverage the solution? Control, transparency, stability. Then we get into how you get your hands on it. I like that success. I like the value proposition. What do I have to do to get my hands on it? We call this the process. Talk with an advisor, receive your plan, and take control. followed by testimonials. Now let's show proof of clients we have done it for. Don't hear it from me. Take it from our clients. And then last but not least, we've got the Learning Center. More places you can come to learn. You see, when you are designing a website, it is all about telling your prospect story today. And in order, you have to have a good headline statement that grabs your prospect's attention and keeps their attention. You've got to talk about what's at stake today, what your prospect is dealing with, the problems and the failures. Show me the value proposition, what my life could look like today if I leverage your services, followed by the process I need to get my hands on it, and some testimonials and/or case studies of people like me who have done it. If you follow this framework for writing and designing your website, this is a website that's going to help your prospects or help you stand out with your prospects. It's going to deliver a message they can buy into, and it's what is going to ultimately keep them on your website. And the longer they stay, the hotter of a lead they become. So take what you learned today, sit down with your website today. Even if you do not have control of your agency's website, sit down with your team and get this done today. If you need help wireframing the message, we're here to help. That's what we do. But man, at a minimum, go look at your website today and ask yourself, what message is it telling? Is it telling ours or is it telling with our prospects? And sit down and redesign the message so it stands out with your ideal prospects. You do this, your website is going to become a sales rep you didn't even know you have, and it's going to help you stand out and generate a bunch of leads. Go do it today. Hope this helps. You know where to find me if you need help.